Where are we going today? Let's have a look. So we're starting here.
Time to be real.
And we're going to go down here to these salt flats. Then we're going to go here to the slave huts. Then we're going to go to the lighthouse. And then we're going to end here.
Has it just died?
No, it's not died. It looks like it's died. Stick around to the end because we're going to go to the most beautiful beach you've ever seen in your life. So, first funny story, which I have to add, I was finished uploading, a friend joined me, we ended up having about 10 rums and coke, they just went down without even thinking. She was like, another one? And I was like, no, I can't. Well, I'm staying. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll have another one. So, we headed back to the ship, and following morning I wake up, where's my laptop? Oh, it's in my bag somewhere, but where? Where's my laptop? I look around my cabin, nowhere, it's gone. Look for evidence. Well, we took photos. We took a photo at the last pub we went to. It's there on the seat, fantastic. Then we took more photos towards the ship. The bag is not on my back. £1,000 fucking MacBook Air is sat in a bar. We're now sailing in the middle of the Caribbean Sea. The worst thing is, it had everything. It had about 20 hours of editing and all my Caribbean videos. I almost laughed. It's like, it was so ridiculous that there's no point even being upset about it. So anyway, yeah. I then go to work, still laughing, but also dying inside. And my friend has contacted her friend on reception, and the port agent obviously got contacted by the bar, and they got it on the ship before we sailed. So I got it back in the end. Anyway, if you're as much of a disaster as I am, give it a like. I want to say I've learned from it, but I really haven't. Anyway, let's show you a little bit of Bonaire.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are a proof of failure, you just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy.
So these are the saltwater pools. Obviously they're the mounds. So they pump the seawater, obviously, from there to there, and then when it evaporates, it gets more dense and more dense, and then they can extract it from there. But you can see how slow it moves compared to actual normal water because of the density. It's insane. Salt was actually one of the major exports in the Caribbean before sugar and rum. So this is quite a historical thing actually. And obviously it's still big now, but this was way back at the start, just after Columbus times, you know, so it's it's a big industry here. Salt mines. What mines? Salt fields. Pretty salty. So that's west. That's obviously the Caribbean Sea. We're actually very close to Venezuela here. And this is basically a scuba diving hotspot of the world. Pretty famous for it. What did you see? Did you go swimming? What did you see? Are you going right now? How famous is this for scuba diving? Snorkel, scuba diving.
Side probably of the pier.
It's quite a famous place in the world for the clear waters and scuba diving. Nice. Yeah, nice. Cool, mate. Yeah. Nice. Good. She got some salt. Show me some salt. Can I see?
Do not forget the bell.
Can you taste it?
Yeah, taste it.
It's a bit bland. Need some pepper. That's crazy though, look at the size of that. Because I can get some at fucking Tesco's. Excuse my language. Okay, this is more of a sad stop. It's kind of gives me shivers in a way. These are slave huts. And basically when they had the salt mines, which I just explained were back hundreds and hundreds of years ago, it was the main export. They used to have to walk 7 hours before there was any sort of rules and rights for them. You'd have to walk 7 or 8 hours just to get to work and then back to their families. So then when, you know, when rights came in to a certain extent, they built these, which are nearer, but it's just harrowing because 7 or 8 people used to sleep in these. I don't know if that was a good shot. Let's show you this one. It's just, it's almost ironic though, because I almost feel bad as a white person coming to visit it like it's some sort of thing to put on your Instagram, you know. But on the other hand, it's important to learn and remember these things. But 7 people slept in these places. Yeah. No words, but see what you think. To put it in perspective, there's the entrance, and that's the size of me up and next to it. That's the height. I'd say I'm about 6 foot, so I'd say that's about 10 foot, 11 foot maybe. But obviously you can't sleep up, so the square, the cross-sectional area is not 7 people's worth. And they had to live here. Yeah, it's important to see, but it's also, you know, a wake-up call to the realities. We're not allowed to take the corals, but there's some really strangely beautiful corals just like all over the place. Look at these. I'm not going to take, I mean, you could take one and fucking sell it or something, but I almost feel disrespectful to do so, you know? Anyway, let's have a... Alright. Let's get one with all of them in. Look how interesting these rocks are. Flamingo. The airport's also called Flamingo Airport because there's flamingos here. No shit. It's such a beautiful area, completely undisturbed, undamaged by human engineering and just untouched.
Believe it, you gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head.
It's so different to the rest of the Caribbean islands that I've experienced so far because it's hard to put your finger on. Yeah, it's flat, but it's almost like a piece of art. The rocks, the design of things, the marshlands, the way you feel like you're on an island, actually. Something really, yeah, different about this place.
Your head is full of dreams. Tears are proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judgment. can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right.
Where was it? Sorobon Beach. But it's Dutch, so I don't know how to pronounce it properly, but look. Absolutely perfect for windsurfing and water sports. Look at all those healthy fuckers. Losers. We're here with a beer because that's literally the channel name. And yeah, I could come here and just forget about everything, all worries and inhibitions and dramas. Started talking. Some strange woman has started talking to me. She keeps following me. She was not even on the bus tour.
Hi guys, like and subscribe.
Like and so, hi guys. She wasn't even on the bus tour. She just.
Don't like and subscribe.
She was. Anyway, that's half my subscribers gone. I'm down to 6 now. I just took a picture of my chin.
You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
You can hire these little buggies. It's such a small island. 24/7 is the way to remember it. 24 miles round, or kilometers, and then 7 across. You can hire those little buggies for the day or a few days, and it just basically takes you everywhere.